check. One light. To mine too. Just Rob was saying his got out of whack after it was working for a while too. Yeah, I guess. That's right, really. I can hear it. I hear the same thing you hear. I can see that it's doing. It does it on send and receive, Bill. Why would you be scared? So what? Gloom and doom. It still says it's on the way and the barcode label on the packages will replace it in the big delivery date. It'll probably come in tonight or in the schedule or tomorrow morning early or something.
Mike, and maybe Aaron will hear it too. WA6AJA6S.
K6UFY.
There he is. K6UFY. AA6S. Good evening, Aaron. Sounds good. I'm pointed due north, and you're good signal here. Mike's going to have to get his oscillator cranked in like you did. You have to tell him what steps you went through to zero beat the thing. That it was cold, it was gurgling, now it's okay. So I guess it needs to be tweaked a little bit. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sending him an email right now with the. It's pretty easy to fix, but yeah, I've noticed on a couple of your guys' a couple of these radios that if the temperatures are out of whack, the Leo Bonner starts fighting with the radio, and you just got to go in there and adjust the reference.
Yeah, Roger. Is the one that has two ports on it any different from the other one, and everything else is basically the same?
Yeah, for the actual module inside the radio, it's all the same. The only thing that's different is the GPS, and yours has a second port that we programmed for 10 meg, but that's the only difference.
Yeah, Roger, from a frequency counter. Yeah, that's what I thought. Anyway, keep my fingers crossed. I haven't had to do anything this one yet. It hasn't started doing the Wambazi.
But most of the time when I'm on here, the radio, this radio's been on all day, so it's nice and warmed up.
It's heated up, huh? That sounds good. Anyway, I don't know if anybody else is in here or not, so go ahead.
Yeah, I was just hearing you and Mike lightly.
Thanks for sending the email. I haven't checked yet, Aaron, but appreciate it. This thing, last time I did it was about 2 weeks ago, and it was already warmed up, and I had been on the air for a while. This time, it just started right when I came in and turned it on. Over.
What band? Because I think what we did when we installed it, we got 2 meters going off of the beacon, but of course 1296 is more critical, and we didn't have a beacon to use on this band. So yeah, if it happens on 1296, that's not surprising. And actually during the net would be a good time to adjust it, because then you just got to get it so everyone sounds normal and get it so that the Leo Bodner is not fighting the radio, and then you should be fine. But yeah, I definitely calibrated during the 1296 net.
Okay, yeah, it only happens on 1296, but all of a sudden it stopped, so I don't want to touch it when it's not doing it. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I'd be guessing then.
Well, it doesn't really matter. It just needs to be in a range where it's not fighting the Leo Bodner. But yeah, I would leave it alone for right now. But if it happens while you're listening to the net, you just have to go in there and adjust the value to where everybody sounds normal, and then you should be good.
Okay, very good. I appreciate it.
Oh, we did work Ralph, Aaron.
Oh, good deal. Okay, well, there's 4 people for the list. And I think I just heard a Whiskey 6 Papa Echo.
What was that?
It's our guy up in Oakhurst.
Okay, I'm not hearing him.
Oh, he was weak here, so I think he might still be vertical on this band.
I'm not really pointed straight at Oakhurst. I'm pointed north, so that if he's that weak for you, I'm not going to try it.
Whiskey 6 Papa Echo, Kilo 6 Uniform, Sierra Yankee, Delta Mike 06. No worries there, Mike. Yeah, the other station you are hearing is Bill down in Visalia, and he's probably got a lot more power than you do.
Yeah, I can hear him now, Aaron. I zeroed on him, but not very strong. Of course, Mike and I are both running, close to 600 watts, so there's a big difference. Talking, Aaron, but it's marginal. I can hear some of it, and part of it I can't.
No worries, Bill. Yeah, Mike, I'm copying you down here, and Mikey should be here in about 4 to 5 minutes to get the net started, but we got you down. Are you vertical or horizontal on this band? No worries. Yeah, I think the reason why I'm hearing you is because my antenna is pointed in that direction. So, yeah, you're definitely making it down here to Fresno. But, alrighty. I'll take a standby and we'll see if anybody else is around. K6USY.
Yeah, I heard you say he has hills all around and all that stuff, Aaron. So it's marginal copy, but I'm copying him. So anyway, I'll give you a Q4 here in Visalia. AA success.
Yeah, Oakhurst is kind of a bowl.
Keep talking, Aaron. I'm going to move the antenna over towards the mountains.
Okay, Bill. Yeah, he said up there in Oakhurst, he had his antenna pointed north so that he could bounce off the mountains. That's probably why we're hearing him down here. We're getting the scatter off of Yosemite National Park or something. But, hey, it works. Anybody else in the Fresno area for the Bozo Net? K6USY.
K6USY, KC5, DTU.
Hey, good evening, Kerry.
Hello, Aaron. How you and the family doing?
Oh, pretty good. It was nice and cool last night. We actually slept with the windows open. It was nice.
Yeah, roger that. I wonder what it's preparing us for, but it was actually a pleasant day, and a day to get a few things done outside.
Yeah, I was stuck inside most of the day working from home, but yeah, it was nice looking at the weather and going, oh, it only got up to like 88 degrees today. That's amazing. So, I don't know, man. Don't be talking like that, Kerry. We want a mild summer. It doesn't need to get any hotter.
Roger that. Yeah, well, we still got August to go, so I'm going to be your mom on that. But anyhow, good evening to you, and I'll be listening for a few.
KC5DTU, AA6S.
AA6S, KC5DTU. Good evening, Bill.
Good evening. I wanted to comment what we were talking about at lunch. It's happening. I guess you give us tomorrow's newspaper there. Go ahead.
Yeah, roger that. Oh, and please forgive me. I tried giving you a twisted pair also. Enjoyed it, and we were yakking so much I forgot to say thank you for the lunch.
Don't worry about it. You're very welcome. We were so engrossed in what you were telling us there that we passed everything else up. Kerry, go ahead.
Yeah, roger that. Well, certainly a lot of things are happening, Bill, and more to come, that's for sure.
What do you think about Nigel winning all the votes there in England, too?
Oh, boy, I tell you, like I said, it's coming in busloads.
Roger. Thanks again. Yeah, we'll get off here and wait for the net. AA6S. Thanks, Kerry.
Roger, Bill. 73's KC5 DTU.
Hey, Kerry, KC5 DTU, WA6AAJ.
Hello, Mike. How are you? KC5 DTU.
Doing good. I ran back in here. I was out looking for a part for Bill, and heard your voice, and so came back in. Anyway, good hearing you and seeing you at lunch, and we'll do it again soon.
Yeah, roger that. I was just telling Bill, got so busy yakking. Boy, but it was good, and I enjoyed it, and I agree. We do have to do it sooner.
I'll get some more leverage on him, hopefully by then, and he'll buy lunch again.
Well, I don't know. We got him one time there, Mike. I don't know about a second, so we might have to cough up on something.
Okay, that's fine. I can do that.
Roger that. Okay, good hearing you. Sound like you're right up on the roof there.
Yep, definitely drivable.
Good signal, good signal. Okay, I'll back out of here for our illustrious leader there and net controller.
Yeah, he might be scarfing down some dinner right now.
I'm here.
I already got 7 people, Mike.
Okay, hang on. Let me get a pen. Hang on just a second.
No worries. Yeah, 8 if you count yourself.
Okay, 1079, 1100, and 47. Who else do we have?
You got 727, 800. They both worked number 3. And then you got 620 up there in Oakhurst, and then 712. And that's what we got so far in the local area. K6USY.
Ah, very good. Nice list. Good evening to you, Mike, up there in Oakhurst, and good evening to you, Mike, down there in Clovis. I understand you met my Terminex guy today.
Oh, yeah, you got Marcos. Nice guy.
Yeah, he's pretty sharp. He comes from a pretty sharp family. His dad's helping him understand investing and stuff, and he's got quite a bit of investments and wealth and stuff where he's come from there. He invests back in Mexico.
Okay, well, that's great. Yeah, he does a good job, and he likes to socialize, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah, that's a good guy. He's a hard worker and does what you tell him. So that's good. I'm glad you met with him, and he obviously asked you if you knew me, and he said, I got another customer, lots of antennas. All right. Anyway, good evening to you, Mike. Over.
Roger. Yeah, he mentioned the antennas, guy with antennas up in the hills, and I said, "Oh, you mean Mike?" He goes, "Yeah." I said, "Oh yeah, know him." And they switch him and another guy off about every 6 months on my route for some reason, but he's definitely better than the other guy.
Yeah, he's been pretty consistent out here, but I'm sure they have to shuffle him around a little bit from time to time. All right. Anyway, let's see. Bill, are you in here?
Yeah, Roger, Mike. Choking to death here for a second. Yeah, K6MYC, A6S. Yeah, I was trying to get a peek on you. The signal's not real strong. I don't know where you're pointed, but I mean, you're Q5, but you're not burning my meter up there, Mike. Go ahead.
Well, I'm pointed to the Bay Area. But you should try and get Ron in here. Ron said he would try to be here tonight over there in the Atascadero. But I didn't turn that way because I can't hear him. So you should try for him. And thanks for getting number 3, Ralph in here. Over.
Yeah, we was Ralph. I'll turn the antenna right now, Mikey. I'll turn it towards Atascadero there. K6MYC, A6S, moving the antenna.
Roger. And do we have anybody else in here? We should have N6BYH or well, I guess we're never going to get WA6OIB until he has time to fix his antennas.
KM6 SRR, number 432, and 1200.
Okay, thank you, Robert. Just as I was walking out here, and that's why I was a minute late, Carolyn, Judy's daughter, played a blog from a guy that was talking to somebody else, and he was saying there's no reason our lawmakers have to go into Washington. We should not bear that expense anymore. They should stay home where their constituencies and everything can be done on Zoom meetings. I'm not sure, but I think that may be overstated. But anyway, he thought everything could be handled with big Zooms and big wide screens and so on. But that may be a little tough. Sometimes it's nothing like having that personal contact to close the deal. Over. He also said that all lawmakers should get a salary that's the mean of their constituencies, the mean salary of all their constituencies. So if they help their constituencies make more money, they make more money. What do you think?
I think that's a good idea there. I hear Bill talking in the background, too.
Can you tell me where I'm pointed?
267. So you should be almost pointed at Tom if he's awake.
talking to Ron down there.
Yeah, now you're at 280.
I'm turned over towards Santa Cruz, so if Santa Cruz is listening, pop in and we'll get you in a minute.
Yeah, sounds like Bill is talking to a Atascadero.
Either that or he's having a good conversation with himself.
Yeah, that's for sure.
While he's doing that, I can't hear him at all, and that means I won't bother him very much, so I'm going to call for Tom. Tom, KW6S, KW6 Sugar, are you on K6MYC round tonight?
K6MYC, KW6S? Yeah, I'm here, and I've been hearing you for a little bit here. I don't hear anybody else on the band, so hopefully I'm not bothering anyone. K6NYC, KW6S, 610.
Okay, very good. Bill, AA6 Sugar, and I don't know if Mike is doing it, but Bill's down there talking to a Atascadero, but he'll be wrapping up shortly, and hopefully then spin the antenna up toward you. And maybe in the meantime, Mike is pointed your way already. Let's see, Mike, WA6AAJ, are you pointed towards Santa Cruz?
No, I'm kind of sideways. Let me get the point there.
Okay, tell Bell what we're doing. Tell him to come up and join us.
Yeah, but I'm getting ready to point west and talk to Tom. KW6S, KW6S, WA6AJ, over.
WA6AJ, KW6S. Yeah, I had the antenna pointed quite a ways off, but heard you. And you're doing quite respectable into the beautiful weather of Santa Cruz tonight. WA6AJ, KW6S.
Roger, Tom. Yeah, you're not very strong. Not very strong. I tried to zero in on you. It's the best I can get right now. KW6S, WA6AJ, Roger on the weather. And over here is definitely a lot nicer than normal. Over.
Oh, well, very good. I moved the antenna a little bit, and this is kind of an odd heading for Fresno. Is this any better for you?
Yeah, much better. You came way up. Over.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I don't have the pattern I think I have on the 1296 stuff. But, yeah, you're doing real good here at this new heading as well. So, yeah, well, I
I can't say that I really miss Fresno that much, but I've been away for about 45 years, except for when I had the ranch down there, and I'd come down there a lot. But as far as actually living there and doing any hamming from there, it's been, 45 years, I guess. AA6J, KW6S. No. W6AJ, KW6S. I'll get it right.
No problem, Tom. I knew what you meant. Yeah, 45 years is a long time. You definitely would get used to your new surroundings after that. Don't blame me there. Anyway, well, very good. I've been here since 70, so it's pretty much the reverse of you. I'll let you go and turn it back over to Mike. KW6S, WA6AJ.
Very good. WA6AJ, KW6S, and back to you, Mike. Actually, that's confusing too. K6MYC.
Yeah, well, why don't you give a call to Alpha 6 Sugar, see if he's pointed up your way there.
AA6S, 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 KW6S.
I think Bill's got a real QSO going with Ron over there in Atascadero. Okay. Anyway, good evening to you, Tom, and we'll see you tomorrow, of course, on 2 meters. 7-3 for now, and thanks for hanging there. Bill still may come up. He might hang on frequency a little bit. If I hear you guys, I'll shut up and let you finish one quickie. One over.
Okay, very good. Yeah, I'll move the antenna down towards him a little bit. And you're listening. There was a little bit of activity on 6 meters here, so all FT8, and I'll see what's going on there. K6MYC, KW6S.
Okay.
6JNN.
WB6JNN. Good evening, Jim. And I'm sorry we cut you short last night. You were in very strong, and then you left. I guess you didn't realize that we were just in a round table there in the Bay Area there. WB6JNN, go ahead. K6MYC.
K6MYC. 3 to 5 here in San Jose. I don't know if you can hear my 80 watts or not, but anyway, I was hearing him fine. And let's see what else is going on around here. Nothing much. WB6JNN.
Okay, very good. Well, I peeked on you now. This should be better. And, yeah, you were very strong last night on 222, but you left very early. Did you get an interruption, or did you just get bored with the conversation?
I don't remember. I think I got interrupted.
You were what?
I believe that I got interrupted. Happens a lot around here.
Oh, yes. Well, that may be. I called in a couple of times, but we never did hear you again there. Anyway, good to hear you tonight. Not much new here except all the ongoing political stuff. And apparently there's a big thing happening. There's something going to happen big time before the end of the week. You can guess. Your guess is as good as mine on what it could be. It could be the announcement of some indictments or arrests or something. I don't know, but it's supposed to be a big, big deal. So we'll see what happens. It could be the Obama thing coming to a halt or something. I don't know. Anyway, good evening, and we'll see who else is up there with you. WB6JNN, K6MYC.
Okay, Mike. Well, there's all kinds of crap going on in the news cycle, and you know, I'm an independent, and I'm neither a Republican or Democrat. I'm independent, and
I just look and laugh at both sides and cry about both sides. They get off in their little tangents. Well, anyway, that's it for here. Did you hear me say that I heard AJ about S3 to S5?
Okay, very good. Mike, you want to say hello to Jim over there? WB6JNN is hearing you at S5. WA6AAJ, go ahead.
Where's he located?
Well, he's in East San Jose. Point just about where you would point for W6PQL, maybe 2 or 3 degrees more to the west of that.
Okay, WB6JNN, WA6AAJ, Delta Mike 06, over.
UFC 775.
Heard somebody say standing by. We'll get you in a second.
B6J, actually on the side here too, Mike. WB6J, and you're about 5.3 to 5 right at the moment. And I was swinging the beam. WB6J, and then standing by.
You get that, Mike? You're 3 to 5.
Yeah, I caught the tail end of it. WB6JNN, WA6AAJ, you're about a 3 by 2, over.
Okay, you have more power than I do. I only have about 80 watts here. WB6J, and then thank you.
Roger that. Yeah, I got you now. Your signal came up. WB6JNN, WA6AAJ. Back to you, Mikey.
You're at 7 now.
Okay, very good, guys. Good contact. Okay, who else do we have in the Bay Area? WA6AAJ, KT2G, KB6BA. Who's out there? K6MYC.
KB6WFC 775.
Oh my goodness, are you loud on 1296? KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie. What'd you do? Get a kilowatt there, Mike? Over.
No, I just moved the fog clouds around a little bit.
Oh well, you're using the fog cloud. Yeah, you got a great signal, booming signal on 1296. I don't think I've ever heard you any better. There's some others in there with you, but you're so loud that you took everybody else out, so that's a good sign. Hi. KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie. Let's see if anybody else is hearing you over here. He's in Daly City. Anybody copy in Daly City in the San Joaquin Valley? Over. Okay, it's quiet over here, so I guess I'm hearing you, but nobody else. Go ahead, Mike.
1296 is hearing both of you.
Roger.
I'm glad you're hearing me good. Yeah, I don't know. This might be one of the first days. It's 56 degrees and, the usual fog overcast. But otherwise, everything's good. Hopefully over there as well. Good evening, 73 from KB6 WFC.
Okay, 7-3, Mike, 7-3. And good to hear you. Thanks very much for a very nice contact here on 1296. I heard W6 Papa Queen London, a couple of others. Go ahead, Jim, W6PQL. Go ahead.
Yeah, boy, you got a nice signal tonight. About time 1296 worked for us, and Mike up there in Daly City is about the same signal strength. You're both S9. So that's a good deal. I went up to Drayton Casino today. The XYL felt like she had to give them some money, and she did. But we're back now a little bit lighter, but just fine. G6MYC, W6PQL.
Which casino did you go to?
They got one that's up there in Rohnert Park, just south of Santa Rosa.
Oh, okay. That's quite a drive.
Yeah, it's almost 100 miles. It takes about an hour and 45, hour and 50 minutes if traffic is okay. And it was okay.
Well, you could come down here and give them some money. We've got 3 or 4 casinos here within about 50 miles. Chuck Chansey, Table Mountain. There's another one down near Hanford. Really good amount of Indian stuff here. And probably better food than you get up there, too. They have really, really good restaurants and stuff here. It's competitive, so they really have to be good. Okay on that. And I guess you didn't, because of that, you did not golf today.
No, I'm not going to golf until Thursday. So we'll do that one. I'll do another one on Monday, and then probably not for the rest of the week. I've got a bunch of stuff lined up that I have to do next week, so the latter part of the week I'll be, I'll just be missing it, that's all.
Yeah, okay, very good. Stay on frequency for a second. Let's see if I'm getting everybody that wants to get in here tonight. I'm going to stand by for KB6BA, KT2G. I haven't heard Mark for quite some time. Not sure who else might pop in. WA6AXX does have 1296, and he was in here, I think, the first night that he came back, but I haven't heard him tonight yet. So we got 3 big stations, and Russ, K6KLY. So where's the Bay Area tonight, guys? K6MYC, 1296 Bozo Net, standing by and taking check-ins. Over.
K86S okay.
K86S okay. Good evening, Fred. I didn't mean to overlook you. But I work you on all the other bands, or most of them anyway. Good to hear you, and a pretty good signal. I think I beamed a little bit north of you, so I could probably peak you up a little bit if I come back off of where I'm pointed for Jim there. KD6SOK 507 K6MYC.
Okay, Mike, yeah, you got a good signal here in the Bay Area tonight. More pointed over here. And, it's been a cloudy, it's been a very cool day. I think we hit 72 degrees today. And so it was cold, and then now the fog's starting to roll back in. It's a nice cool summer so far, which is nice. So, kind of enjoying the fact that it's not getting hot anymore. Let's see, I'm pretty sure you probably got a good signal on me by now. So back to you, Mike, KD6SOK.
Yes, we got good copy on you, Fred. KD6SOK, and I bumped back just a couple of degrees, but it didn't take very much to bring you right up. Not that you were weak, but you're really strong. I haven't heard you this good on 1296 for quite some time, so at least tonight we've got very good conditions going your way on 1296 here, so good to hear it. JNN was a little bit flaky, but I think he was not pointing just right for me. Anyway, hopefully you have a chance to check in with us on Thursday, and then we'll see what's going on. What's happening in the Bay Area? Anything new?
Oh, nothing new is happening right now. And, yeah, by the way, your signal's peaking up to an S9, so I'm getting you an S9. It's really good conditions tonight, which is surprising with all the fog and clouds moving in, so that's good. Nothing's going on right now, so we'll see. I'm glad we kind of cleared up the 432 stuff last night, so that was kind of worrisome because there's so much 432 gear out there. It'd be a shame if the band was destroyed. Anyway, Mike, you sound good.
Okay, very good. Just a side note, there was a big concert right after the big fires in Los Angeles, and they raised $100 million. And all of a sudden, it was supposed to be for the people that were caught in the fires and their relief and so on. Turns out that all that money has been spent somewhere else. 75 million of it has been spent, and only 1 million has gone to any of the fire victims. And I can tell you, there's a lot of very pissed off people. I don't know if you heard about that one. It was a boondoggle. Again, unfortunately for California, they just can't do anything right. KD6SOK 73 Fred, K6MYC.
73 Mike, yeah, I haven't heard anything about that. That's interesting. Okay, so sounds good. So talk to you later. KD6SOK.
Yeah, 73. Doors at anybody else in the Bay Area, please? K6MYC. Check-ins. Okay, nothing heard. I don't know where KB6BA is tonight. And Ed should be in here, but maybe he'll pop in before it's over. K6KLY, KT2G. I haven't heard Mark for a month now. And I thought he'd be in here regular. I guess he's so busy since he got his big award. He got a big award from the country of Italy for his contribution to safety through cell phones. Quite a neat deal. But I haven't heard him since that all occurred. Anyway, 7-3 all, and I'll come back to the Bay Area at the end of the net for late checks and missed and see if we can catch anybody else here. Of going on to Oakley, K6MYC to 303 Oakley. And the 6RO, how are you feeling tonight, Ken? N6 Radio Oscar, K6MYC.
K6MYC and 6RO, Bozo 835. In the middle of Charlie Mike 97. The high temperature today is 77. Good grief. It's normally 105 at this time of year. But I enjoyed it. The good news is I went to the surgeon today and she took the stitches out and removed the big old bandage, and she thinks the skin graft went well. However, it's still painful and just itching like hell. For the past 4 days, it's just been not comfortable, but we're getting through it, and it looks like it was a success. So I think that's all I got to comment on. Oh, I just had a great conversation with my sister in Kansas City, who we seldom talk these days, except for a few seconds on one of the family Zooms, and we talked for about an hour. I haven't seen her in about 12 years, and she's getting on, but she's still a tough girl, rancher. Hey, 6MYC and 6RO.
Very good. How are things in Kansas?
What's that?
How are things in Kansas?
Very hot. Their THI was 106 today. So, temperatures around 100 and the humidity's in the 80s, and she can't do her farm chores like normal without sweating.
Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah, the weather is all screwed up, but the sun is doing all kinds of weird stuff too. Boy, we're having all these little weird perturbations in the sun. Today it was kind of poor again. It was mediocre, but yesterday it was really good on 40 for short skip, and today it was pretty good for long skip and mediocre on the short skip. So it's jumping all over the place. Anyway, congratulations again on number 2 in the contest over the weekend. Over.
Oh yeah, Chris did that. My chief engineer, or chief computer engineer, and he's the guy that's going to buy this place, I hope. See you tomorrow on 2 meters for more conversation. Although tonight, very solid but very rapid QSB. I mean, you're Q5 all the time, but you range from S0 to S6. See you tomorrow in 6RO, going to cook the ribeye steak.
Yeah, very good. We had crusted some kind of fish. I've forgotten. It wasn't sole. Oh, for heaven's sake, I forgot the name of the fish. Well, it doesn't matter. But it was very good, very nice. And so we had a good dinner of fish here as well tonight. Thanks, Ken. And I was going to suggest, did the doctor suggest anything to control that itch? I wonder if Claritin or something like an allergy wouldn't stop that a little bit. Over?
Not really. It's just a matter of endurance. And I use a tissue to sort of run across the wound, and it sort of relieves the itch for a few minutes, but it's just a grin and bear it.
Well, maybe you need a fifth of Jack Daniels.
Well, I'll tell you, I've been taking Tylenol, and I started my dinner wine earlier than normal, and the wine has more of an effect on both the itching and the pain than the Tylenol does, but the combination works pretty good.
Good deal. More wine, more wine. All right. I'm sure that it'll get gradually better for you. I'm sorry you happened to go through that. Yeah, I know that's agony, particularly on a very sensitive organ like your eye. That sounds like it's coming along, though. Your doctor gave you a good readout, and that's good news. Take care. We'll see you tomorrow. And 6RO, Oakley, K6MYC. Anybody else in this direction that's hearing me, please check in, K6MYC. Okay. I hear 52 blazing through on CW there. So he did work Santa Barbara. Roger, Roger, we got your 52, Jim. Thank you for the feedback on that. And good to hear you had good propagation, it sounds like. The boys up here worked Ralph as well, and into a Tascadero. All right. Anybody else here in the direction I'm pointed toward Vacaville in that area? QRZ 1296. Check-ins, please. K6MYC 1296. Okay, nothing heard. Let me squeak up here to somewhere right around in here. I think that should be pretty close to KJ6KFB. KJ6KFB, K6MYC. How copy? I heard you. I heard KJ6KFB and K6MYC call letters, but it was in and out, and I was trying to tune you, but I couldn't keep you in consistently. So give me a little more chatter, and I'll see if I can find the best peak on you there, Darren. KJ6KFB, K6MYC, listening, over.
Landing in your ears. Hopefully.
Okay. I think you turned it back to me. You were very good at times, very good at much up and down. If you had more power, you would be coasting through those QSB nulls with no trouble. But on the peaks, you were very readable. Now I got a pretty good heading for you. Quite good on the peaks, Darren. But that band is full of QSB tonight. We're noting it from other people in your direction. N6RO said I had QSB like crazy on my signal also. But when you don't have any margin, it takes you out of the picture half the time. Anyway, good deal and a pretty good signal. Pretty good signal on the peaks here. KJ6KFB 756 for your final. K6MYC, over.
Conditions are going up and down and up and down. I'm getting about 85 there. And KR6MR is waiting for your directions. So I'll let you move on over to him. KJ6KFB.
KJ6KFB, solid copy. Now I moved the antenna a little bit more. I found a better peak, and I've got you almost solid copy. So really good conditions tonight. This should be much better for you also, but almost solid copy on that one and okay on KR6MR. So really good copy right now. Thank you and congratulations there on KJ6KFB, K6MYC, over. Must have been a little peak. I've lost you now. Anyway, I'll go on up and get KR6MR. So here we go. The KR6MR, this should be closer to you. I may still have to peak a little bit. KR6MR, KR6MR, K6MYC, calling and listening. Roger, big peak coming up here, 759. We got you. KR6MR, K6MYC. Pretty good signals tonight. I may not, it may be some QSB, so we'll have to play it by ear, but you came roaring up at the end there, John. Good evening to you. KR6MR on 1296, K6MYC, over. Yeah, a lot of flutter. I wouldn't doubt it. I'm seeing the flutter on you, too. I'm seeing the flutter on you, too. Well, give me a little more chatter. Maybe I can even get a little better peak on you. Keep going. Keep going. Weird copy tonight. Sometimes it's almost like a motorboat. Almost like a motorboat on your signal there sometimes. Sometimes you're up very good and then you go away on me. KR6MR, I'm not sure where. I've kind of lost track of where to point now. I've gone back and forth and back and forth. I'm finding little peaks here and there. But pretty decent conditions overall. It's a little bit too much QSB to get a good heading on you. Thank you, John. Thanks for being there. And good test here tonight. KR6MR 73. We'll see you tomorrow on 2 meters. K6MYC, over.
Okay, you're coming back toward me. Maybe you can get me better now. Yeah, see you tomorrow night on 2 meters. Tomorrow night on 2 meters. Thanks for the QSO. 73. Bye-bye.
Okay, almost solid copy there. I found a better peak on you. The band seemed to be moving around a little bit in terms of its directions, but maybe it's just me. Anyway, that was pretty good, pretty solid copy. See you tomorrow night on 2 meters, and a pretty good signal. That was very steady on that one. 73s again. KR6MR, K6MYC, probably heading toward Nevada.
Yeah, okay, not yet. You're S5 to S7, S5 to S7.
Knocking me off the chair here. Boy, that came up, didn't it?
Yeah, okay. Now that we got a good signal, we can go to Nevada. KR6MR 73.
We can stay here till it goes away. I don't want to waste it. So, how was your day today? What was your temperature? Were you in the 80s or were you down in the 70s?
We were in the 80s. I did not really check. I'm not sure what it is. It's 83 in the shack, which is quite comfortable. And just staying very, very busy. Go ahead.
Okay, that one was about Q3. It's you're in there steady though. I finally found the spot to get you steadily here, so that's the main thing. It's just going up and down with QSB. If you had 100 watts, you'd be out of the noise 99% of the time here. Okay, 73 again, John, and we'll see you tomorrow night on 2. Thank you very much. Thank you. KR6MR, K6MYC will be clear and going to Nevada. Okay. Anybody else copying me while I'm in this direction? K6 Whiskey India Sugar would normally be there, but he's up in British Columbia. So we're missing Paul here this week. I don't hear anybody else from the Sacramento area. QRZ 1296, QRZ, K6MYC, Bozo Net, over. Okay, nothing heard. Here we go to Nevada. Okay, Nevada. I guess Daniel's not going to be on, so I'm not sure I'm going to have anybody here tonight. Nevada. How about you at N7 Whiskey Tango? You'd be the only one that might come in for me there, Larry. N7WT, N7 Whiskey Tango, K6MYC. Is it 20 minutes after 8 o'clock already, Rob?
15 after.
Okay. This clock is all screwed up here in my wallet. Okay, 15 after. Yeah, we missed the potential peak, but doesn't sound like Larry was going to be there anyway. He didn't make last night or the night before. He didn't even come in on 6 meters last night. All right, I'm going to head back to the Bay Area. We should have a couple more that could check in the Bay Area, and then I think we're done. Got quite a good list tonight, though.
Whiskey 6 Papa Echo.
W6PE, I hear you again, Mike. Good evening again, over.
Yeah, good evening. Yeah, I got you direct. I was talking with Bill and Aaron earlier, just before the net got started, and had really good copy on those, so that was kind of fun to do. So anyway, I just heard you here before you head back to the Bay Area, so just wanted to say hi again, and we'll be back here tomorrow, I expect, in W6PE.
Yeah, okay, and I moved the antenna. I got a big peak on you, so it should be very loud now. Yeah, I had you in the first null or something here. This 8 Yagi array is very sharp, and of course has a big front lobe, but it's very narrow. It's 4 Yagis high and 2 wide, and they're 22 element each, so a lot of gain. But boy, it's got the first deep null off the side, and I guess I was just off of you about 3 or 4 degrees, and you were in the null. Anyway, good to hear you again. Good strong signal now, Mike 73. Enjoy, get some rest, and we'll see you tomorrow. W6PE, K6MYC, heading back to the Bay Area.
Good signal here, that's for sure. Anyway, take care, Emily, W6PE, and I'll be clear.
73. Bay Area Bozo Net. Late checks are missed. Anybody out there? K6KLY, KB6BA, WA6AXX, KT2G. Anybody else? K6MYC calling and listening. Bay Area, last call, kilowatt 6 Mike Yankee Charlie, 1296 Bozo. Late checks and missed, kilowatt 6 Mike Yankee Charlie, calling and listening. Okay, I guess that's it, Rob.
All right, I got 21.
Yeah, not bad. I don't know what we got. I'll put your 21 down. I think we're probably the same.
Yeah, last Tuesday had 22.
Yeah, well, when we missed 4 big ones in the Bay Area. You know, KLY could have come in, KB6BA, KT2G, WA6AXX are all easily workable. And Mike over there in Daly City had a great signal tonight for me. Sometimes he's almost inaudible on 1296, so pretty darn good conditions. I did work KJ6 KFB Darren there with his 5 watts. And then I also work KR6MR, of course, 756 and 759, over.
Yeah, I heard you got him down.
Okay. One of these days, I would love to hear Bob, K6QXY. But I don't know if he's up in a place. He used to live on top of the mountain before they got burned out there in Santa Rosa. But he's down in the valley now, and I don't know if he even gets on anymore or even cares about UHF. He used to have beacon monitoring receivers on every band for Hawaii from up there. But I haven't talked to Bob for now 4 or 5 years. I don't know what he's even doing anymore. Too bad he hasn't been here, because he has the equipment and he's got the skills. But there's another one too. N9JIM should get on here. He's got a dish. He does moon bounce on 1296, but he doesn't ever check into the net, so that's a shame. He would be in here easily.
Where is he located?
Well, he's in the Bay Area, Sunnyvale, I think.
Okay, Roger.
I'd forgotten about him. His name is Jim, obviously. N9JIM. Anyway, but very active and very big, good operator. But, he just doesn't get on the net thing. He doesn't get on the contest either. I guess he does work mostly moon bounce, but more up on 2304 and maybe some of the other higher stuff even. So I guess we're low banders here. All right. I wish we had a few 1296 or 697s, 9700s, I should say, down in the Visalia area. We could get, we got one, of course, Bill, but wish we could get some more people on down the valley here on 1296, because that's a good path. KR6MR with K6USY. Any finals? K6MYC. Closing the net on 1296 from Delta Mike 0773. Well, there's number 22. There we are. BBG 7971. We got you, Dave.
All righty. How you doing, Mike?
I'm doing good. You just made me cross out my notes here. Crossed out the 21 and changed it to 22. Good evening to you, Dave. Over.
Hey, Roger. It's really spotty here. Usually you come in and get booming. You must not be pointing anywhere near me.
Well, if you keep talking, I'll get a peek on you here. I had one, but I'll go a little closer. Go ahead.
Hey, Roger. Just point to north. And that's where I'm at.
I know where to point, but I didn't want to go all the way back to north. I just go to where you come out of the noise strong. Anyway, and Rob is too. Rob, are you copying Dave?
Not now, but I thought I heard him earlier. I had him already checked in, so I still got 21.
Oh, did you check in earlier, Dave?
No, I did not.
Well, okay. Better recount, Rob. Are you sure? Did you have 971 in earlier?
Yeah, I thought I heard him there, but so I wrote him down, but that's where I got 21, and now he's in there, so I still have 21 then.
I have to cross out 22 and go back to 21 again. Dude, he's going to wonder what the hell I was doing out here.
Counting your toes.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear Aaron out there. Good evening, Aaron. K6BBG.
Hi, Dave. K6USY.
It's cooler tonight, Dave.
Yes, it is. And I got the fan going out here, and it's cooler. And yeah, I just walked out here and flipped on the baseball game and sitting here watching the baseball game. But hey, it's 1296 now. I might as well turn it on. Say hi to Mike.
Well, good for you. Now you've got 3 people in the log there. Too bad we can't get N6BYH on here.
The only problem is I don't hear Rob at all. We've got a little bit of a mountain, a little hill rise between me and Rob, and 1296 does not play well with it.
No, it doesn't propagate through dirt very well.
No, it doesn't skirt over it either.
anyway, we're going to say hello and goodbye. I've been promised a bowl of ice cream if I get done with the net quick tonight. So, and we're going to listen to a blog from Kerry. Kerry checked in, and I never got back with him. I'm sorry about that. He was in here, and I just ignored him. I don't know if Kerry's still listening. He's probably going back in the house. Kerry, are you still here? No, he went back in the house. We did have Kerry, right?
Yes.
Yeah, problem is he was checked in before I got here. So apparently he didn't stick around, and I didn't think enough to grab him and say hello. Anyway, he sent us a nice blog, a really important blog today, so I'm going to be watching that tonight. Yesterday's blog was good also, but tonight it was really, apparently a very big special thing. There's something brewing, guys. Watch the news the next 2-3 days. Something big is going to happen. And I'm not sure exactly what category, but something big is popping over.
Wow, that'll be not good.
Well, I think it's a good thing. It's something like maybe Obama going to jail or something.
Well, that'd be really good.
That and about 5 or 6 others, Clapper and all the Brennan gang and Hillary Clinton and all the rest of them. They're all involved in that thing that Tulsi Gabbard has found all the records on of their collusion in the last month of December 2020, when Trump was going to take over, and they changed the whole parameter by Obama's suggestion there. So it became a nightmare for Trump for the first 3 years of his reign there. Anyway, not a good situation, but it depends on how they look at it. It could be classed as treason, could be all kinds of different things. Certainly election interference, because it was blatant. Anyway, enough of the politics. We'll see what happens. It may be something related to that. I don't think it's an Epstein explosion, because there's not much new there. That's been overplayed. Who knows? We'll see. Good evening all. K6MYC listening for finals.
I say, Mike, it'd be nice if they took Pelosi with them.
Well, they could get her for insider trading or whatever. Yeah, she's... I don't know if I want to pay for her upkeep in jail, though, do you?
Not really, but she's not going to live very long, especially if you put her in that environment. They need to throw Newscomb in there right beside her.
Yeah, well, I guess we just have to put her in jail and feed her all the Botox she can eat.
Well, we're feeding her anyways.
Go ahead, Aaron.
Yeah, they all need to go. We'll catch you later, Mike. And go get your ice cream. K6USY.
Yeah, have a good evening, Mike. K6BBG, eat your ice cream.
Rob's gone already. Good night, Rob.
Yeah, I'm not gone. I'm trying to get my antenna peaked on you. Do I still sound kind of loud or not? I think I got trouble with this amp.
Oh, you're loud. I don't know. I can't tell. You're too close.
You're good down here, Rob. I can hear you.
Okay, yeah, you're coming in loud. Yeah, it's only putting out 5 amps, which means I'm probably only got like 100 watts or something going out of it. I don't know what's going on with it.
Yeah, you're S9 down here, but of course I have my antenna pointed at you.
Yeah, and I think I'm pointed at you now. Well, slowly my station's deteriorating. I'm not going to have much left but 2 meters, I guess.
You just got to throw more money at it.
Yeah, a lot of time if I'm going to mess with these push-up poles. That's why I haven't done much. With the towers, it should be put it up once and have it done right. And if there's an issue, you can get to it again and redo it easy.
Exactly.
I spend 6 hours a day working on the guidelines for Marcus's antenna.
Oh man, hey, at least think the weather was nice.
Yeah, I stayed home in the house here. I had a 60-foot area running through my hallway and part of the kitchen and the dining room and the living room. And I had the ropes laid out there with a tape measure and had a marker on both sides. And you put them up, you got to know which one's what after you put it up. And I got 12 of them, so I had a lot to do.
Yeah, that's a lot of work. Yeah, let me know if you need extra hand when you try to put it up.
Probably will, but I think Ken is going to help too. But I thought we might be working on that today, but it just took too long doing the guy rope. So, and tomorrow Ken usually goes